big salute to all of my veterans out here, man. Big shout out to all of my subscribers, man. Like I tell you guys, I can't go a video without showing my appreciation. Today, we're going to be talking about how do you lease on these owner operators to your authority. So I'll tell you guys, if you have a trucking authority right now and you're only running your personal trucks under it, you know, congratulations on starting your trucking company. But if you want to grow and scale this business up, start making more money, you can start leasing on owner operators out here who have their own truck to your trucking company and start letting them run under your authority, and you can charge them a percentage for running under your authority. I'll get off into that in a future video on the potential profit that you guys could make on leasing on owner operators. What percentage should you be charging? In this video, I just want to share the steps with you guys because I know that there's a lot of people out here right now that have your own authority, but you have never leased on an owner operator to your trucking company, right? So the first thing that you guys want to do is make sure that that driver is qualified. Making sure that driver is qualified is going to check their MVR, check their DAT record. I think that's the most important thing right there. Making sure that you're checking their MVR, their DAT record, checking their CDL license, making sure that they have an active CDL license, you know, before leasing them on to your trucking company. The good part about qualifying the driver is going to tie in right there to the commercial insurance. Whenever you add on that driver to that commercial insurance, I'll touch on that, how it ties in, because you could kind of let the commercial insurance do all of that checking. But I'll recommend for anyone out here, make sure that you're always doing the due diligence in your own business, in your own company. Know how to check background checks, credit checks, MVRs, DAC records, CDL license. Know how to do that yourself, but the commercial insurance is pretty much going to do that for you too whenever you add them on. Understand what type of truck and trailer do they have. You could lease on semi trucks, you could lease on hot shots, box trucks, cargo vans, you could lease on anything. The most important thing about leasing on owner operators is basically understanding how much money can you potentially earn with whatever type of truck that you have. So if someone comes to you right now and say that they have an 18-wheeler, I already know you're gonna make good money. But if someone comes to you, say that they have a cargo van or a box truck, then it might be a little shaky, you know, depending on what type of relationships with shippers do you already have. Sometimes running off the load board with sprinter vans, cargo vans, and box trucks could be a challenge. But if someone comes and lease on with a hot shot or an 18-wheeler, I'm pretty confident that you guys could just dispatch them straight off the load board whenever they come and lease on with you. So understand what type of truck and trailer do they have. Now we're talking about adding on a driver, truck, and trailer to your commercial insurance. Call your commercial insurance company up and say, hey, give me a quote on adding on a truck, trailer, and a driver. You should already have a photocopy of their CDL license from step number 1, right? So they're going to ask for their CDL license number, give that to them, and then they're going to be checking their MVR. They're going to see if they have any accidents, tickets, anything crazy. Once your commercial insurance company come back and say, hey, that driver's good to go, you can add them onto your policy, send the driver your agreement. So it should be an agreement coming from your company going down to that owner operator, making sure that you guys are on the same page, right? Once they send that back, schedule them a drug test. It don't matter if you're leasing on an owner operator or hiring a company driver. Make sure anyone that's running under your authority has a pre-employment drug test and that they're enrolled into your drug consortium. So every quarter, they might be selected to go get a random drug test. The last thing that you guys want to do is bring in that owner operator to your location and hold some type of orientation, hold some type of training. If they're coming to you with a flatbed open deck trailer, make sure that they know how to secure those loads down. If they're coming to you with a reefer or a dry van, make sure that you guys are doing some training with them too. You know, and by doing training with them, make sure that you guys understand how to operate out here. So that's why I always recommend for people, man, go get your Class A CDL license. Get out there and truck a little bit if you guys want to run a trucking company so that you can learn the game too. But it don't take a CDL license to start a trucking company. So anyway, these are basically 6 quick steps right here for you guys if you want to lease on these owner operators to your trucking company. In the next video, I'll be sharing with you guys the potential profits that you could be earning by leasing on these owner operators and what percentage I'll recommend that you guys should be charging these owner operators. Leasing on owner operators is very profitable because it decreases the overhead for your company, because now you're not in charge of paying truck notes, trailer notes, maintenance, or anything. That is still going to be left on that trucking company. You're just leasing them onto your company basically to give them the convenience of running under your authority, because there are plenty of truckers out here who don't have their own authority, but they have the equipment, you know? So anyway, if you guys have any questions, hit me on my text message, 317-953-8943. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. Go get your 30-day free trial with DAT. Go sign up with TAFS, Trans Am Financial Services, if you guys are looking for a factoring service. Also, if you guys are freight brokers, go sign up with Axle Payments if you're looking for a factoring service. Let me leave you guys with this.
CEO, commit, execute, and be
CEO,
obsessed.
commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.